The 1930s before World War II was an era of great breakthroughs in aviation technology. During this period, major aviation powers developed many large aircraft. Before this, we have introduced various large seaplanes designed and built by countries such as Germany and France. Today, we will introduce a Soviet counterpart, the Tupolev ANT-22. The ANT-22 was developed by the design department in response to the requirements of the Air Force. It is a large, multifunctional seaplane that not only performs long-range maritime reconnaissance and patrol missions, but also needs to have the capability to carry torpedoes or bombs for combat. Meeting the requirements of the Air Force was not easy, so the designers adopted the unusual twin-hull design. The prototype first flew in August 1934. At the time, the ANT-22 was undoubtedly a giant in the aviation world, with a weapon-carrying capacity of as much as 6 tons. The aircraft features a nearly trapezoidal upper wing with a thick wing, providing strong load-bearing capabilities. This design, common for large aircraft at the time, is suitable for subsonic large aircraft. The large internal space of the wing can store a large amount of fuel to increase its range. The aircraft's 2 huge boat-shaped fuselages have an extended tail beam and are equipped with a massive vertical tail. The vertical tails are connected by horizontal tail wings. The enormous fuselage can lift the aircraft far from the water, and the 15-meter-wide gap in the middle becomes a mounting point for weapons such as torpedoes. The cockpit is located in the center of the front section of the wing, providing positions for the pilot, co-pilot, flight engineer, and navigator. The cabin is slightly higher than the 2 main fuselages, providing a wider field of view. An internal bomb bay is located within the midsection of the wing. Due to the thickness of the wing, the bomb bay has a height of only over 1 meter and is divided into 8 small bomb bays, capable of carrying 32 to 100 kilo bombs. If mounted under the wings, it can carry 6 to 1,000 kilo bombs, 12 to 500 kilo bombs, 20 to 150 kilo bombs, or 4 1,200 kilo torpedoes. The aircraft is powered by 6 McCoolin M34R engines with 820 horsepower each. They are installed in 3 engine nacelles supported on the back of the aircraft in a tandem arrangement. Each nacelle is equipped with 2 wooden propellers, operating in a push-pull configuration. The spacious aircraft provides sufficient fuel storage space, with a total of 4 fuel tanks capable of carrying 9,500 liters of fuel. Despite this, the fuel is not considered very sufficient for the 6 high-consumption engines, and the aircraft itself has a huge aerodynamic drag. The airflow from the front propeller also adversely affects the rear propeller, reducing its efficiency. The slow speed of the aircraft gives it a maximum range of just over 1,000 kilometers, making it less impressive compared to other countries' large seaplanes that can easily cross the Atlantic. The self-defense weapons of the ANT-22 are quite extensive, with combat positions on the nose, back, and tail of both fuselages. 1 DP machine gun is mounted on the tail of each side of the fuselage, while a Shack-Cast machine gun and a 20mm Oerlikon cannon are mounted on the nose and back. The aircraft's self-defense firepower can cover most areas, although the DP machine gun may not be suitable as a self-defense weapon for a large aircraft. In addition to the cockpit crew and the gunners located throughout the aircraft, there is also a radio operator in the right-hand fuselage, operating high-power equipment for long-distance communication. This massive seaplane has a length of about 24 meters, a height of nearly 9 meters, and an impressive wingspan of 51 meters. It has an empty weight of about 21.6 tons and a maximum takeoff weight of about 33.5 tons. Its biggest problem is the lack of power, as the 6 engines cannot drive this special aircraft at high speeds. Its maximum speed is only 233 kilometers per hour, with a cruising speed of 180 kilometers per hour. It takes a full 34 minutes to climb to an altitude of 3,000 meters, with a maximum ceiling of only 3,500 meters. The aircraft does have its advantages, in addition to the previously mentioned large bomb-carrying capacity. It also has a 7-hour endurance and is easy to operate, capable of landing in waves as high as 1.5 meters, a rare feature for such a massive aircraft. The aircraft underwent testing from 1933 to 1934. Its slow speed was deemed unsuitable, and the high bomb bay made reloading difficult, making it impractical. The designers also considered enhancing its power with engines equipped with mechanical superchargers, but the project was ultimately abandoned and terminated.